Hello and welcome back to the Bobber Plays Wasteland 3. We had just dealt with Aspen and found that Santa wasn't actually hiding anything particularly nice in his little secret room thing. We're getting distracted on the way back to home base by this energy facility. Which looks like it might have some synths in it from the static noises. Okay, Murdertron, and then shooty ones. We're going to convert that one, so instead work on the others. Hey! I really did think I would get a turn before them, but oh well. Oh! Here comes Bambi! Okay, you convert this robot. Good work. Mark this one for death. Crouch, ready for next turn. Only 5's pretty good odds. Okay. Can she mark the other one?
You don't look so tough.
Beautiful. You step up. Pistol this one. And again. And get ready for waking that person up next turn. Special shot you in the... reducing your armor. Good. Why you no shoot? Yeah. You have nothing else to do for your turn. You should run and gun. No armor, please. Okay. We need to heal up Big Bertha.
Thanks for the assist, Haas.
Money, money. Lots of garbage. Some drugs. Holy. Extra time before the enemies detect us. A crappy rifle, some ammo. You need to heal yourself, though. More the robots. You could mark that one for death.
If you're looking for trouble, you found it. Right, guys?
Can you convert other robot straight away? Fantastic. You don't hop near the explosive tank. Use the armor shredding thing. I get that you want us to use you, so fine, we'll just use you so you stop nagging us. Yeah. A gun. That run and gun. There. More robots up there. Hopefully they don't hit the oil tank. You get around to there. You get to there, I guess. No, you really should move up further. Yeah. Notice the turret back there. Oh, it's not a turret, it's a robot. No, I like you. Yeah, give it half a chance of killing its friends. Worth trying. Step up. Gun. E. No, I should move up and shotgun the other one to the face repeatedly. Good work. Can you hit that guy from here? Yes. Mostly gets rid of their armor.
I got him.
Do.
Jeez, catch me up already.
Robot's gonna stop being under its control this turn, though. You need to reassert control over friendly robot. Help us finish the turret. And come towards them to fix them. You here. Back to gun them. Miss somehow. Good job. Now start running and gunning towards this one. Just there, otherwise we won't get to use your run and gun. Okay. Heal for Big Bertha again, who's swiftly accumulating many troublesome semi-permanent injuries. Redacted orders. Read the redacted orders? Yes. General redacted to Staff Sergeant redacted. Permanent change of station orders. Per request of Doctor Redacted and Doctor Redacted, Chief Engineer Redacted is officially being assigned to Project Redacted. Inform them that they are to be ready for departure from Base Cochise to Redacted Island by the end of the week. There they should prepare for Arctic conditions. On a personal note, I'm less enthusiastic about Project Redacted siphoning our people for this overblown high school science experiment of theirs. Engineer Chief Redacted is one of our best artificial intelligence strategy platform technicians. We need our people attending to national security here on planet Earth, not helping build some kind of cockamamie space army of the future. Slightly nicer pants than some people had. Yep, she's only had 6. She can go up to 8. A Scorpatron.
Who are these noisy human oafs shooting their way into my...
Dos te se.
Rangers? I thought we left you murderers behind in Arizona. What are you doing here?
We came here to kill synths and chew bubblegum, and we're out of bubblegum. What's wrong with your
My
Scorpatron?
son, you mean? He was crippled by horrid human filth like you. But I am repairing him. Be strong, Naishe. You will be whole soon.
Who are you?
Dos Tese, the first maid, daughter-wife of sainted Cochise, and sister-mother to all the robots, synths, and other aware machines he created before you destroyed him. His legacy lives on in me, and someday, when I have improved my technology, I will find a way to recover all the scattered strands of his mind, and he will be reborn.
You're under arrest? We followed your radio
Strange
signal.
to you, perhaps, but perfectly understandable to its intended recipients. I am founding a synth utopia, and have put out the call to my brothers and sisters across the waste to join me. Here, I shall love them, and repair them, and keep them safe from the cruel world of humankind.
You're under arrest? Good luck with whatever you're doing.
Sorry, Rangers, but I know you too well. If I let you...
Okay, she
Sons,
says no.
daughters, help me slaughter
No peace between our people. That Scorpatron, for all that it says that it's non-functional, that's a mighty, mighty Scorpatron. And turrets. Methinks we will be backing up. Back away, not today, disco lady. And I'm afraid Fluffy Bun Bun, or actually Fluffy Bun Bun is dead, it's only Deer, but I'm afraid Deer is going to die for this. Actually, move slightly to the not get hit by exploded barrel bit of there. If the others get close, rifle them. Well, shotgun them. Mark the next one for death.
Over here, guys.
And you wait patiently. Snipe them when they come into range. Okay, first thing, you give everyone more goes. You convert the Discotron to our side. Move up to cover. Let's trust that the deer attracts the fire there. You move up. See if you can mark that for death.
You're looking for trouble. You found it.
It's your turn. G. Go. And again. You can move up as well. Yes. Light heal yourself. And then you move up as much as you can. Which is not very far. Okay, she needs to go first. You can tank the Scorpitron. Have fun with that.
Detected. Set to 11.
Bambi kicks the giant death robot. Okay. You can run and gun, so honestly the best place is probably there for you. That didn't trigger your run and gun. But why? Yeah, there we go. heal them, even if it puts you... Really? Okay then, what about throwing darts at them? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Then move up some more. Best, it should trigger your run and gun. Heavy, we need to shred Scorpitron's armor, but we also want to kill you. Good. Reload, because I expect we might actually use all 5 in this fight. Step up, special hit turret. Try and make it go crazy. Fail, it was worth trying. Step up. Get... Scorpion, fail. Smack their own friends and also my dear. They miss blowing up Disco Bot.
Combat initiated. Prepare to feel the beat.
Disco Bot changes sides again. It's for you to do, but wait. You... Could you convert Mr. Turret? Yes. Actually, I was going to say, can we convert Mr. Baby Scorpion, but too late now. Do Disco Bot first. You work on the plating. Reduce its armor. Work on Disco Bot. Or don't. Work on Disco Bot with your thing that you can actually shoot. You work on the heavy guy. Disco Bot absorbs a little. Get closer so that you can help work the other turret. You need a little bit of self-healing. Means I'm happy for you to tank damage a little. Because you've got the regen set up. Been better that than me, so... Help heal him.
You're a lifesaver.
Step up. Can you insult Scorpitron?
Didn't know trash would move.
Scorpitron doesn't care. Then Heavy Girl. She is the best. Back inside cover for you. Change down to the crappier weapon. So let's get 2 shots off. You took down a Scorpitron in proud Ranger tradition. Now it's only you. Can we pistol it? Yes. Very good. Loot. Dos say Tay Seth's head. Cryocell linkage. Titanium plating. That's scrap. Tactical nuke. Energy shotgun. That might actually be better than our shotgun. Is it? No. It's probably better against robots. 7. No, it's still not better against robots because this does 3 shots, whereas this does only 2. So it's not better against anything. Starting to run low on crossbow bolts. And .50. Between the two sniper rifles and Big Girl's shredder cannon, we go through it pretty quick. Radioactive battery ornament. Keeps you warm and tingly on the coldest of nights. Not responsible for loose teeth, missing hair, or your mutant children. The cannon. This weapon opens a short-lived, unstable rift in space-time that tears apart the atomic structure of anything nearby. At least that's what you think it's doing. You certainly aren't going to stick your fingers in to find out. The transmitter is expertly cobbled together from radio and computer parts, so that an ever-changing coded message is generated and broadcast. Rip its guts out. Setting up wants to kill human robots. We don't mind the friendly robots. The friendly robots can live. But the want to kill human robots, sorry, no. You tame Sonic the Hedgehog. Come on. And then she can tame Fluffy Bun Bun. No? Okay. And we're done. Do we think it's worth healing you up? Yeah, let's say yes. Back to Colorado Springs.
Zero, 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 eight, 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 zero, zero, zero.
We say whilst getting distracted in the other direction. There's nothing actually up here. Maybe a little bit there. And did we get any level ups from defeating Scorpatron? Yes. Yes, we did. We got... You could start actually... You could finish your automatic weapons, which unlocks your final perk. Kills equal get actions back. Man. Oh. Feed. You're never going to be smart. Sucks to be you. Yeah, I don't mind thee being able to shoot through people one. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. You keep working on being able to shoot more than once per round. We have just been punished for not having high enough first aid, so we're going to do first aid. You just have millions of perks waiting to be spent, which sucks. You didn't get a level up, you didn't get a level up, you didn't get a level up, and you didn't get a level up. Hidden structure, lockpick. Search for valuables. We find some spam. And an encounter? With some frogs.
Hey, Belle, you can do this.
Okay, first thing, car. And that one. No. Really? Target blocked. Well, good for you. Then that one. Otherwise, you wait for next turn. Yeah. We'll shoot you after we've marked you for death. Really? You claim you can't see that? That's bull. Super bull. But whatever, sit there. If you claim you can't, you can't. What is getting in your way here? Whatever. If they come close enough, ambush. Same with you. Same with you. You are in punch mode. They come close enough to you. Actually, lots of them that way, so I'm not super fond of that either. Well, they're actually doing serious damage to the car. Good work, Sonic. Okay, that's scary enough. We're going to need to use some more things then. Could you convert this one to our side? Help shoot that one. Sure, tame the healthy one. You heal up her. Shoot this guy in the legs. Truck. Okay. Do you have any... No. Do you have... Yes. Repair. Come on, I want to repair the truck. Maybe you need to be closer? Repair truck.
Ready for action.
Other than that, just mark that one for death.
Over here, guys.
I don't love you being there. Run away. Having tamed the frog. Let's kill that one. Punch girl punches. Combo! Okay, that one dies from being on fire. You die from being on fire, poison, and attacked by Sonic. Help kill the one that we haven't converted. I don't want to use the shotgun. You get both of them? Lovely. So many lucky actions. You to here. Use your run and gun. All of you. Truck. This guy. Again. Finish off that one. No, not enough actions. Fair enough. Why you know? Because only 2 actions. Fair enough. Punch. Punch. Be sad. Good. Crappier gun. Nope, even the crappier gun is too much. Fine, stay still, do nothing. The frogs that we have converted, convert back. Sonic finishes off that one. Really good job, Sonic. Truck. 1, 2, 3. Punch Lady. Very good job. Load. And victory. We're getting low on that ammo again. So let's make some. And that weapon is eating up too much of it, so change back to something else. The energy using one? Seems really wasteful. Yeah, the flamethrower is okay. Nice high-level flamethrower. Okay. Loot the bodies. Lots of frog guts. There's usually a treasure thing in random encounter areas. And then we're done. Yes, please, to Colorado Springs. We can get there without one more random encounter.
Всегда быть готов к защите завоеваний социализма, за коммунизма.
Why is there Russian? Go to our HQ, heal up, see if there's new levels of anti-radiation we can apply to the car.
Oh, that little kid who beat up Bobby? What about him?
Hey, Masato is my hero. Never eaten this well in my life. Well, sure.
Medium armor, heavy armor, and then the new chassis. Final level of radiation resistance. Goodbye half our money. Yeah, we'll take the heavy armor thing as well. See if we can install those. Dominator chassis. So another basically doubling of health again. Move a little bit quicker. Smush things a little bit stronger. More radiation resistance. You upgraded your vehicle to the highest level. Stop shop champ. I still like this one. Though it's about the same as the Nitro Ray. Technically this is better, but it's better whilst being more action expensive. This is 300 to 400. This is the same, but requires more actions, yeah. I suppose this is maybe easier to resist by armor people. This also sets people on fire, whereas this one freezes. This one has a bonus thing. Nah, I like the clown thing still. We do have the chicken mortar, or the caltrop launcher, or the goat cannon to use. Okay, so this is an area control thing. It stops, well, it slows enemies walking across space and does a little bit of damage. Or stun a single person. I think we'd prefer the stun a single person option. Weirdly, the heavy vehicle plating doesn't... Ah, the answer is because it doesn't give you as much armor. It gives you more health, but not as much armor. I can live with them being slightly slower. We're happy with kit. And now we can have the turbocharger for even more speed. Do have some weird other hood ornaments, like the Scorpitron. Yeah, I probably like that one the most. And we will keep our clown horn, but we can listen to the others. We can be police. We can have Knight Rider. Or the ice cream truck. We'll stick with the clown. Heal up. See if you've got anything new to sell us.
Know who I hate the most?
Who?
I feel bad for the refugees. A lot of people are pissed at them, like it's their fault they're in this situation. Happy to. Take a look.
Are you crazy talking that way? Somebody's gonna hear you.
I don't care. We keep the streets clean, bury the evidence when one of their kids runs over some refugee, chase
Yoink.
asshole bill collectors. It's hard work. And to we get invited to any Broadmoor Heights parties? Do they even send a keg or two?
Maybe some soft pops?
I've never seen it.
See? I told you. Motherfuckers. Each and every one.
That does look like a level up based on what we have. You, show equipment. Instead of 40 to 60 that takes 3 actions, this is 40 to 60 that only takes 2 actions. That's noticeably better. Okay, this has a decent chance to apply bleed. I'm not convinced that's worth attacking 50% less. Let's grab that. Is that better than your pistol? Slightly. 80 to 100 instead of 70 to 90. But it uses a rarer ammo, so no. Yeah, you have nothing else I'm really interested in. Okay. Medicine Man.
You don't remember? It was hilarious.
Medicine Man. Do we have a new lady? She doesn't let us talk to her. Even though she has a talk to us thing. Whatever.
I saw Riley hobbling around thanks to your little hatchet job getting the nails out. I'll remember that the next time you come in for an injury. What do you need, Rangers?
It's not very
I'll
nice.
do what I can.
We were doing our best. Gosh. Wow, you don't have high enough medicine skill. Whinges the doctor.
Sure.
Let's buy a handful more of these, because we did use a fair few in that last endeavor. You can steal the kitty. Do you have new things for us in here? Are you going to be pissed that we killed your bosses?
We have enough parts to finish the repairs on the sewer.
I understand you had a tough decision to make between helping those poor hoons or saving that Arapaho shipment. Well,
Oh,
I'll be here.
okay. And the computer? What about Ronald Reagan?
Am I asleep? Is this some kind of dream?
Impedance and Q factors along the way. Since we aren't able to find any November, good to see you. Give me 1 second to make sure the General's still there. General, are you there? I have Team November for you.
Thank you, Gonzalez. Put him on.
Yes, sir. He's ready for you, Rangers. Have a seat.
Ah, Team November. Glad we finally got through. Corporal Gonzalez said I should hear the details from you, so tell me, how's the mission going?
It didn't start well. We were ambushed, and only a few of us survived. Someone knew we were coming. We got dry gulched as soon as we got here. Not many of us left.
An ambush? How many of you survived?
Enough to get revenge.
What about my brother? Is Riley alive?
Yep. He was being held in a town called Aspen, but we've freed him.
Ah, that's great news. Thank you. Please give him my best and tell him to be careful. He means the world to me. Now, what about the mission? Gonzalez told me the Patriarchs confirmed the deal and has provided you with a HQ and supplies. I'm pleased to hear it. What are your thoughts on him?
What do we think?
Seems like a reliable ally.
He's a hard ass, but he's trying to do the best. He's getting old and losing his grip. But with our help, he could hang on long enough to be useful. He's a tyrant. We're having second thoughts about helping him. If there's some other way, we should try it.
Not surprised, but sorry. Unfortunately, there really is no other option. No matter how distasteful you find it, you must hold up your side of the deal and complete his mission. Arizona won't survive without his help. Do what he asks you to do, as honorably as you can, and try to keep the fact that you're saving the lives of your friends and family back home foremost in your mind. Anything else I should know about?
Taking care of 2 of them, but we were forced to kill one.
That's unfortunate. We can't afford to lose his support. I understand arrests can be unpredictable, but please, don't make this...
That's all.
All right then. Report received. Thanks for letting me know the situation on the ground. I've got no additional orders except to wrap things up ASAP. Our position here in Arizona is tenuous at best. Without the manpower we sent with you, we're stretched thin. And the gangs and militias are getting bolder by the day. Nor is the food and water situation improving. If we can get through next winter, next year's crops might be enough to keep us going. But I don't see how we're getting there without the Patriarch's promised supplies. So, no pressure. But at the same time, hang on. Damn it. Sorry, November. Gotta get back to it. I'll try to reach out again in a few...
Looks like we lost the signal, November. I'll let you know if I get it back. We don't want these refugees ending up on the streets. That sort of desperation can lead to criminal activity. Anytime.
Where is Angela Death's person that we were told to talk to?
We're doing important work here.
Trim woman salutes you, wearing no identifying signia.
Lieutenant Train Zhang, Rangers. I've brought a message from Angela Death.
Okay.
Colonel Death has info for you that's too sensitive for the airwaves. She wants a face-to-face. Sent me to arrange it.
Didn't she come?
Doesn't have much reason to trust you, does she? Despite her showing you the Patriarch's bad side, you're still following his orders. She's not going to put her head in the lion's mouth.
We're doing what we have to take care of Arizona, okay?
She understands that. All she wants is a chance to speak her piece. But, as I was saying, if you want to meet her, it'll have to be on neutral ground.
Where is it supposed to be happening?
Family. Just your squad. Nobody else. Will you come?
Think about it.
Don't take too long, Rangers. Liberty will be ready to move in a couple weeks. Maybe less.
Team November, we've got trouble. Scar collectors are attacking the perimeter at multiple points. We're coordinating the defense now, but we need all hands on deck.
Keep out of the way. Schnips is here. How are our refugees going? Are you all happy?
Hey,
More people may mean more mouths to feed, but you can't just let them starve. Careful out
yeah,
there.
why not? Our usual
It's an
fourth is out
uncaring
sick right
world.
now, so...
We were
Sure,
supposed to
okay,
arrest
I'm
this
in.
kid, not
Great
kill him.
You Rangers are the real deal.
Woodson's gonna have
Thanks
our
for
heads.
keeping your word and letting us
We're
stay.
supposed to arrest this kid, not kill him. Those troublemakers gotta go. Woodson's gonna have our heads.
Have we maybe finally cleaned out this room? Still a no.
95%. That's in critical range.
Okay, so we were told there's some sort of attack happening. Is it actually happening?
Thanks for dealing with her brothers. Now, deal with this. Let's party!
Ooh, they have their own evil truck.
Firing!
Our truck is also able to be in this combat. Okay, step 1, truck. Oh no, it's the animals first. Well, go animals. Sonic, good job. Yeah, car. Run over this person. Good job. Buttons. Shoot at their car. Out of range. Out of range. Out of range. Well, then just move up more. Next turn you can be useful. Too far away. Run and gun. Oh, no, come on. Run and gun. Good. Mark. This guy for death. Step up. Can you bonk them in the head? Almost a one-hit KO. So we bought those new hand knives for you, which we should also shove some things on. So, heavy extra damage. Oh, we're not good enough at weapon modding. Fair enough. We are good enough to add in the handle. Punch that guy. And again. Not enough action points. Fair enough. You to here. Maybe we can crossbow them to death. Good. Miss. Finally you. Here. And if they enter range, link them. Okay. Giant brain thing destroys a turret. Solid hit. Cyclops thing.
Suppressing fire! We protect what matters.
Cut it out!
Cats and dogs' turn. Sonic. Cat almost takes out the zombie guy. There they go. For a him enemy. Change weapon. I've got too much health left. Use real weapon, use real weapon. Might as well reload with your last action. Next is Car. Car says Cyclops must go. And again. Good. Goat cannon. Run and gun. Got a reasonable angle from there. Good job. Heavy lady. Holy moly, that is so broad now. Doesn't have enough forwards in us. Still not enough. Okay. That said that would get you, but it didn't. Step up. Gun. Step up. Gun. Do.
Coming in from their side.
And then it's just the truck.
We got this, Rangers. Taking cover. Taking the shot.
Good job. Guard dog. Sonic. Smack. Kitty cat. Kickflip. Nice scratch. Now it's just the truck. Then can we goat cannon it? But it will hurt our friends, so no, just... Keep plink, 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 plinking. This is a situation where Big Bertha actually using her other thing would be sensible. trying to punch a car, but she's going to try and punch the car. Mark it for death.
You don't look so tough.
Change back to the good weapon. Gun. Get a bit closer and pistol it a bit. Slightly too far away.
Law always wins. Suppressing. Moving up. Moving to safety.
Friendlies alone might deal with it? Almost. Sonic! Kitty cat. Sonic wins. Alright, meet Angela Death at the homestead, you say. Did we get any levels from that? No. Where is this homestead? Actually,
Goodbye. God bless you.
I can't be bothered walking
You were
back.
able to rescue some of your comrades. Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons.
That Brannigan car continues to zap Brannigan. So where is this? Hoon Homestead. Here. So out and east of it. So, is Angela Death actually going to insist that we go against our orders of our general and turn on the Patriarch? So apparently I missed that gun earlier, or that book check. Am I meant to be talking to someone? But this way. Yes, we would prefer that to... to a kitty cat. So where's the kitty cat? Sorry, kitty cat. You tame the doggo. Patriarch's map says this is where his wife, Lavina, was buried. And yet there's nothing to do here? Odd. So, am I missing something? Rebel Scout.
Colonel Death will be along just as soon as I make sure you're all here. And you haven't brought along any unexpected guests. Can't be too careful these days, right?
Sure.
Glad we have an understanding. Well, looks like everyone's here who's supposed to be here, so I'll give her a ring. 1 sec.
He puts his walkie-talkie to his mouth.
Hey now, cowboys. Face to face at last. And just as handsome as I thought you'd be. Remember when you chose to follow the Patriarch's orders instead of saving those folks Erastus threatened to slaughter? I figured we'd meet here so you could see what was left of him. I know Woodson told you to do Buchanan's bidding, but to my mind, it ain't the Ranger way to help the powerful ahead of the helpless. 'Cause things like this happen. Just something to keep in mind as you hear me out.
Scarring would make it difficult to open your mouth. You must be in constant pain. Would you like some meds?
Good eye, Doc. It's definitely put a hitch in my talk box. But no thank you. I got it under control. This and my fake leg are souvenirs from when my chopper got shot out of the sky over Long Beach, California. Good times. Since you've obviously got the skills to use them, here, I got a few extra med kits on me. Try not to use them all at once.
What do you want to tell us?
Well, ain't you polite? Hope that bodes well. Now, what with you not taking Saul's sons out like I asked, I'm guessing we've got different ideas about how things in Colorado should play out. But I'm still hoping you'll come around November. So here's the deal. As my friends and I see it, 2 things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter. First, Liberty and the gang she's gathered out east have to
I
be
agree on that bit.
And second, Scar collectors. Well, well, speak of the devil and her minions shall appear. Looks like Liberty overheard our rendezvous call. Guess we'll have to deal with this before we continue.
Sure. I get to feel smug at having traded up to the doggo. Will we get our truck, though? Like, our truck should be behind them. There goes Doggo and Sonic. Doggo terrifies the shit out of all of them. Sonic poisons one.
Get behind him. Taking the high ground. There. Did I just clean my gut?
She has amazing stats. She's like 10 times, well, 5 times better than us. Run and gun. Our car is not part of the fight. Run and gun. One more might actually see them. So close. Use the crossbow to finish them. Reload. And I guess you might as well ambush if anyone comes closer. Punch, lady. It's punchin' time. Combo! So gets rid of some of your cover. Can you shoot through the window? Guess we'll find out. Mark. Cyclops for death. Decoy. She should try and get to the high ground. Yeah, they didn't like the decoy, but the decoy did its job. It attracted a fair bit of fire. Good job, dog. Good job, Sonic.
Mama Spank.
Okay, first thing is punch, lady. Well, actually, no. First thing is you do your yell. And honestly, if you could demoralize this big group of them. Move up. Up. I don't love that that's next to an explosive barrel. Reload with your last action point. Punch. 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 And finish. Up. Not good hit chance. 95's pretty good. No, I don't really want you to move up more. He can't actually get a good go on you. What if you move slightly further forwards? Still no. Go for the big brain thing then. Gun. Good, big brain thing destroyed. Dog and Sonic say no to Cyclops. Good job.
Death to the marshals!
Friendly guy heals us. That's quite nice of you, Friendly. Okay. Lastly, you. Can we get into punching range? Seemingly, yes. Can we just pop your head off, please?
As my friends and I see it, two things gotta happen to save the people of Colorado from tyranny and slaughter.
We agreed with that bit.
Second, and you're gonna love this.
The Patriarch's gotta go. Does would help him, so he helps Arizona. Killing him kills the folks back home. How can you ask that?
I love the people of Arizona. Arizona is my home. But are you willing to save lives there at the expense of lives here? Are you okay sending home food spattered with innocent blood?
They're not just people to me, Colonel. You're talking about letting my family die. My mom and my dad.
You think I don't have family back home? You think it's not gonna kill me if they die? But this is about everybody's family. The greater good. Listen, the Rangers have fought tyranny since the beginning, without compromise. How can we continue to do that if we take handouts from a tyrant? How can we pretend we're heroes if we do his dirty work to get it? Sorry, I had this argument with General Woodson 100 times. A sure deal was more important to him than a moral one. That's why the advance team went dark and decided to do this on our own. Of course, it turned out we couldn't do it on our own, which is why we were so happy when you showed up. And why we're here now, asking you for help.
What do you need?
Thanks for hearing me out. Let's talk about Liberty first. I've got to hand it to her. Daddy's little girl has done the impossible. She's united the boldest and baddest warlords of the Eastern Plains, and she's getting ready to lead them into Colorado. When she does, well, that'll be the end of this place. Every man, woman, and child from here to the Rockies will be killed, enslaved, or taken as a sacrifice. And their houses and towns burned to the ground.
You don't want people enslaved and killed, right? True.
Glad to hear it. So here's the plan. Originally, we hoped you'd help Cordite take control of the gangs again, so he could lead them all off to Kansas and his blood-soaked destiny. But since you dumb sons of bitches couldn't keep the man alive, that's not on the table. I'm guessing our plan B is a lot like the Patriarch's plan A, with one minor difference. Daddy'll want you to go to Liberty's camp, get her warlords to kill each other, then bring her home for a stern talking to. We want all that too, except the part about bringing Liberty home. As far as we're concerned, you can put a little dirt over her and leave her there. Now, I'm guessing y'all have some questions.
Why don't you do this yourself?
Pretty simple, really. The Patriarch has spies watching Liberty's compound. If you show up, those spies will think you're there on Daddy's behalf, and they'll be happy to see you. If we show up, our plan is revealed, yeah? And that would give the marshals a chance to button up Colorado Springs before we make our attack. They'd be waiting for us.
How is this any different than what you're accusing him of doing? Paying off the gangs to raid other states.
Well, for one thing, we ain't paying the man. We ain't actively funding murder the way old Saul is. And second, despite Cordite's destiny, my guess is he goes back to Kansas and him and his rivals all wipe each other out, leaving the whole territory a more peaceful place.
I mean, he's already dead, so...
Now that's gonna be a fight. Basically, while you're taking care of Liberty, my team will be in Colorado Springs, softening the ground. Once you finish up out there, you'll come back and help us corner the man and bring him down. Our primary concern, other than ending the bloody reign of the Buchanans, is minimizing civilian casualties.
Yeah,
that means you gotta ride herd on your crew and watch who you ally yourself with. We want to be the good guys here, so we've got to do this clean. Rape and pillage is a surefire way to turn people against their liberators.
What about once we've dealt with him?
Keep things fair. I don't see the Rangers running things. I see our job as keeping the playing field even. There's always a lot of weasels that come out of the woodwork after a big man falls, trying to grab a piece of the pie. So we're just gonna hang around, and every time a weasel pops their head up, we'll whack them. At the same time, whenever somebody comes along who tries to take care of the people, all the people, we'll help them out. But we ain't gonna be anybody's muscle. We'll answer to the people, nobody else.
You think it's gonna work? It sounds very idealistic. On the other hand, you're describing it as you get to play Kingmaker and decide who takes power.
I admit that'll be a temptation, but we're gonna try to fight against it. I don't know what a good leader is gonna look like, but I sure as hell know what a bad one looks like. Weeding the garden. That's what we'll be doing. Just weeding the garden. All right then, what's it gonna be?
Yeah, fine. We'll swap.
There's a load off my mind. Thank you. You're gonna make all the difference. Now here's the location of Liberty's camp. Be careful when you get close.
Might lose
The
Sniper
gangs don't care
Girl.
much for strangers, and even less for Rangers.
Rangers, please don't turn your backs on Arizona. If you don't change your minds about this soon, we're gonna have to part ways. I gotta think of my family first.
Good luck sorting it out, cowboys. We'll talk again when Liberty's taken care of.
Okay, so we will have to swap her out. We're gonna have to go make a new person. Or trade someone else for her and yoink all the equipment off of her, because otherwise she's gonna steal all our goodies when she leaves.
November, this is Ranger HQ. The Brainiacs in R&D just showed me some of the wild stuff they're done working on. You should come take a look when you're free. Over and out.
Ambush? There's a person carrying a goat gibbering about killer robots. Get the drop on the robots by scrambling their circuits. So we have one random encounter on the way home. They're just slightly out of range. There we go. one Overwatch? No, no Overwatch for you. Step up. Shoot. No, that puts too many targets. Step back. Shoot when they get near. Crouch. Shoot when they get near. Punch when they get near. Crouch. Shoot when they get near. Crouch. Shoot when they get near. I'd really like you to take care of this guy. It's meant to be with a rifle, not the... Go! Reload both. Almost completely out of crossbow bolts.
In my field of fire.
I see him.
Disco, disco. They ignore Disco Bot, but they seem a bit confused about who to attack. Robots cannot be scared by Doggo. Cannot be poisoned by Sonic. You move up. He moves up and converts Disco Bot. You keep moving up. You keep moving up. Car. First, you need to move up. Good. Okay. Is that close enough? Yes. Take a pistol shot at that one. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Work. Now this one. And gun. Punch. Job. And then back into cover. Oh, I didn't realize there was one up there, my bad. Sonic and Doggo take care of them. Good job. Okay, victory, loot, get the treasure for this area. There's no treasure? No, there it is. I'm blind. Some more crossbow bolts, which we did desperately need. Hail, Cal. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Cal. We are continuing our Wasteland playthrough. Ranger HQ, heal up, and then we go visit the Patriarch and see if he... The Super Cheese, welcome. Prestigious guest. See if he yells at us for, not saving his insane son.
Gippers and oil go hand in hand. What do you need, Rangers? Of
Catch
course.
us up. Good, that is all.
I won't.
Can you talk to us yet?
Never do.
Still no. Now, we were told that there's some more fancy equipment, which I don't know is true, but we can see if it's true.
Something you need, you come to me. Well, sure.
There's a new weapon for the car. It looks like it's a crossbow. That actually does do more damage than our clown cannon. Because the clown cannon is like 400 at best, whereas this is 500. The clown cannon sets people on fire. This applies bleeding, though, which is functionally the same, damage over time. However, we're too poor, so womp womp. Can't do that at the moment. You got anything to say?
Rangers, good to see you.
No. Okay, now we need to strip her of everything because she's not going to be part of the team anymore. Sorry, but all of this is not yours anymore. You can have your personal sniper rifle thing. Hmm.
Well then, what is it? It's just that, though you know me as Roger Mayu, man of
One.
nature,
Now we dump you. And who do we take instead? We actually going to take Scotchmo?
Never seen Arizona get so cold before. Damn.
Want to join us?
Absolutely. But first I gotta make
Sorry,
sure I got
Jody.
everything I need.
How do we dump you?
Pants and did I say squeezins?
What are you any good at, Scotchmo? At least it levels them up to be the same as your other people. So he's small arms, lockpicking, and sneaky shit. I really want a replacement sniper. He's also very flatly built. Is there someone else that we could have? Because we're choosing to side with the people of Colorado and trying to... Other girl wants us to support local warlord instead of replacing local warlord for the good of the people with, like, democracy. because local warlord has a deal to supply us with food back home, and her people will go hungry if things don't go well with overthrow warlord plan. We could have fish lips. It would be nice having a strong actual melee character, and we do have that Giga Hammer. Yeah, I think she will dip out. We've got the Super Hammer. I feel like that's more useful than you.
You're back, talking to me. So you must need me. What's going on? Ready? I was bored as fuck. There's no one to eat around here.
Fish lips, maybe? We can do melee, melee. He already has the mechanics to make up for the mechanics that she lost. And we kind of have that covered with our other sniper as well. Holy moly, he's quick. Strength, strength. As much coordination as we can squeeze in you. Yeah, that's probably about what we would have wanted you to be built anyway. Finish off melee. Now, do we start making you sniper as well? Seems a bit weird to have you be both melee and sniper. We do want a replacement sniper. We at very least want the max out melee. Rename fish lips to oxymoron? Yes and no, because otherwise when people get close, your chance to hit with a sniper rifle is basically 0. And it's also a very nice way of not using ammo. The sniper rifle ammo is very, very expensive. Armor modding is a bit wasted on him. So is the toaster repair. Is there someone else that we have in our base that we could convince to, be a replacement?
Good luck out there. Sweep the floors, clean the latrines, empty the trash.
Oh, hey, hi again. What's, working later, dudes? And,
Oh,
Sane guy.
And I totally understand now that everything I did was bad. You saved a bunch of hostages and assets. I'm just too eager to please. That's my problem.
Got you imprisoned. This is presumably where Crazy Son would have gone, or maybe you're forced to not get Crazy Son. Maybe he always blows himself up. I don't remember anyone else that offered to join other than Fish Lips and... Well, there was one person, but we said we didn't want them because they were functionally a slaver.
Thanks for letting us set up.
He is the Dungeons and Dragons group that we asked to
More immersive with real rangers walking.
move into our base. Okay, so I'm going to have to pick, I think, between Scotchmo and Fish Lips. In which case, I would prefer Fish Lips. So we've got the one that we want. Do we then boost... Well, you've got your perks to do. So, melee has... special attack that does bleed. So essentially a double attack that also does bleed but has less hit chance. A bonk attack. if you're dual wielding melee weapons, if you eschew guns, then run even faster. Not having a gun just means that other things aren't weighing you down. Once auto crit people with status effects. Oh my gosh. Attacking the same person twice in a row earns you a free attack. Yes. But he's already got it. If you run a reasonable distance, you get a bonus crit chance. And the final one is a blunt weapon one, which I don't really care. Because we're going to give you a... Well, actually, do I care? Because we're going to give you the Giga Sword thing. Instead of your personal mace, which I don't love. We want to give you this. It's far better. This does count as melee blunt. So... some more. The auto crit. Yeah, I guess so. Bonus armor. Auto crit status enemies. Stun. The stun and the auto crit status enemies kind of combo. Your deployables do more damage is fine. You do partially replace her as a deployable person. And then even if we took snipering now, he wouldn't get any of the perks done. So I actually think instead we just boost your mechanics up. So that you can replace her for mechanicking. That means you can also have the goodies to deploy. So you can have... steal the decoy from you. And do you have... You do have some first aid, so you should have a first aid thing on you. Oh. You're not going to have that anymore. He's meant to be used for not healing, because he doesn't have the boost healing perks. But I guess one of them has to, and if it's going to be one, it should be the rear guy, which should be you. So yes, you can keep that. And what can your other one be? A disco robot? You can have some emergency baby dogs. He, however, is offensive. Mega turret. Mega turret. Disco. Yes. And your other thing... haven't given you any ability to do gun. We gonna commit to that? I guess so, because one of them would need more, yeah, my perk kind... well... no, I don't have the, I don't have that perk. I don't have the no guns perk. That just means run slightly faster if you have 2 melee. But it's more that even if I leveled up one gun now, like got gun level 1, I could only use the absolute shittiest, most basic guns. Which doesn't seem so useful. What is more useful is giving yourself at least level 1 first aid, so that whilst you're running ahead of everyone else, you can heal yourself. And if that means no disco bot, that means no disco bot. Now we need to give you actual equipment. So our best armor is level 7 armor. Our best hat for you, armor 6 hat. Our best pants for you, it's the armor 8. And then a special. Do we have any special things for you? Boost Barda, boost Hardas. We don't have any special things for you. Yeah, I mean, it's okay armor. It's not as good as Big Bertha. Now, should we change that around? Should we say that he is, seeing as he's 100% melee, he deserves the heavy armor even more than her? Probably yes, we should say that. So you can have that. She goes back down to this one. You get this one. 8 versus 8, they're the same pants, so that doesn't matter. And it was hat. She needs 6 armor hat. We should probably do some armor modding. Who's better at it? You've got 6. He's got 6, so actually you are no longer the one that should have this. He should have the loss bonus thing for that. Increase armor and weapon modding skill by 1. That gets us up to 8. Can boost this by lose an action point, no thanks. Lose evasion, no thanks. I'll take 1 armor and heal. Oh, it's already full? It's already full. Fine. Pants aren't modded though. 1 armor, 1 movement. 1 armor, 1 movement. You can have some evasion. Your mecha pants. Can have the higher level of evasion. Your mecha pant, well, your normal pants are already done. Hat. 2 more armor, but lose elemental resistances. I don't know. I don't know what the level cap is. But it feels like we're getting to the end of the story if we only have one of the 3 children to rescue and then presumably crescendo end. Crit resistance and 1 more armor. Good. It's a pretty good one. I don't mind adding something to this one. Plus 1 armor. Plus 1 armor and some bonus heal. Pretty done. Yes, this one isn't. Plus 1 armor, bonus heal. Two armor for lose special resistances. Plus 1 armor, plus heal. Plus 1 armor, plus a little bit of dodge. These aren't really worth doing. These ones would be. Plus 1 armor, plus heal. And that one's already done. You're already done. And we probably end up throwing that away, but it's a low-level mod as well. When we're up to, like, the Tier 2 mods, having a Tier 1 one, we might as well use it until we are ready to replace it with something better. So that's everyone upgraded. Did we get any other level ups? No, 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 yes. Speed. Speed. Skill. Fishlips has taken over the mechanics thing. So you don't need more mechanics. We should probably do nerd stuff. That's it. And we're happy. Okay. We can give Fishlips one different spare weapon. So it might be nice to have one that uses less action points. Or if we have that really good sword. Actually, the sword isn't nowhere near as good as the hammer. Still, maybe there's someone that has blunt resistance. Alright. Time to go report to...
Ranger HQ and its infinite wisdom has assigned me to teach you recruits
to the Patriarch.
Military drill. The purpose of military drill is to train you how to receive basic commands.
Which is actually... Actually, it's fastest done. Yeah, it is fastest done that way.
Finally have some lights around here.
I am saddened that you lost so many of your comrades in Aspen.
Thank you.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons. I wonder if there will be conflict.
Zap Brannigan car continues to do well for us. We are actually just using that to teleport to the fancy zone quicker. Needing to walk through the midtown. Forwards, men, for Reagan! Yes.
Let's see what's on the way.
Up to the palace. Return to the palace and probably get told off. And then finally... go to Yuma County and capture or kill Liberty Buchanan. I'm going to go with imprison her if we can. Imprison her for us, not imprison her for her dad. You come in search of empty plastic water bottles and fruit peels. I don't know that there is much fruit here, but we do get a fair few water bottle-y type things in the game. Welcome, raccoon. How grumpy are you at us?
Found victory yet, Rangers.
Yes.
Tell me.
We dealt with your son.
Dealt with? How?
He's dead.
Dead? Rangers. I told you to bring him home alive. I wanted him dead. How did he die?
He blew himself up.
Does sound like him. But you let it happen. No excuses, Rangers. I've heard enough. I hired the Desert Rangers because you destroyed the base Cochise AI. Because you brought down Finster. Because you do the
You didn't stop my son killing himself. Wah!
But saving my son, one single half-idiot boy, was too hard. If I had any other option, I would send you back to Arizona in pieces. Unfortunately, the job must still be done and there is no one else to do it. But if you harm any more of my now, anything else before I throw you out?
Oh, that's it. Okay, I thought because last time he said if you fail me again, it's like over. So I thought failing him by letting blow his son up would be the end. Apparently not. So, where does the daughter live? Where is the daughter? Yuma County Speedway. Do we know where it is? Is it going to appear on our map? I'm going to get to complain about it like I did the airport. And I will continue doing about the airport.
For a long time, the marshals.
Stay sharp.
Rescuing innocent bystanders is a hero's #1 priority. It hurts me that we were not able... Time to take some chances and expand man's horizons.
G'day, Finboy. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day, mate. Okay. Do we know where this is? Yuma County. Way down in the corner. Bottom right. Near the Monster Army people. We could head back and find out how the porn movie we made has gone for the flesh store. On our way along. Yeah, we're getting towards the end, we think. Ooh, what's this? Money. Lock picking. We lock pick. We weird science it. And we get some glowing ooze. So yeah, let's see if they've got anything to say about our porn movie, which we made in the style of Indiana Jones. by splicing together Indiana Jones and something else.
Guns, guns, sanctified with blood.
Ah, how delightful to see you again, my muses.
How are people liking it?
Well, darlings, it was an interesting clientele that we attracted. They were a little disappointed it wasn't a goat fornication show, but the story won their hearts, and the sex was amazing. A sleeper hit.
Okay.
Come back,
It did well. They gave us some goodies for our trouble. Weird side quest. It's an excuse to go dig around in one dungeon, Super Cheese. That's all it really is. And then it's... you make some dialogue choices that... yeah, how are you going to cut the movie together and justify the... film?
I need to ask Piscatelli to look at my gun.
And what do you end up naming it? Which was a pun, so you might have approved. I've forgotten what it was, but it was goat-related pun. Okay, and now this way. Not quite. Ah, around and then to the left. This way. Oh, goodies. Open the cache. Nothing special. Yeah, it looks like we need to go north.
Howdy, Rangers. We got some trouble over here at my ranch. Bunch of freak shows rolled up and seem to want something.
The Hard Knox Life. Investigate the Knox Bison Ranch. Fine, I'll get distracted by fixing your ranch. It's the Hard Knocks life. Bush. We don't have the high skills for this, so just go for the small chance. Alas, no. Forced to random encounter. Got. The heck is that? Mecha Growler. There's a lot of them, Simon. All pretty chunky. I think we're going to need to use our deployables here. First thing, truck. If you were to goat cannon all of those, that's a really good amount of stun. Other than that, stay still. Okay. You could set all of these on fire. It's a good deal. And then back up. Gonna hide behind our car. Pity that you can't get there and be useful. If that's all you can do. I'd rather you wait for next turn. You also assume here. But that one's going to come for us. Reload, and when it gets near enough, hit it. Sniper girl back up. Oh no, sniper guy. Sniper girl is gone now. And deploy... Mini dog. That's your turn. Fish lips. I kind of like you here. Ah. Sonic looks like they're going to get themselves killed. They did a very good job against that guy. You can run over those two at pretty low cost. Six for one? It might cost me my doggo, though. Six for one seems worth it. Not even? Doggo got out the way. Let's back up a bit. Yeah. Can you mark this guy for death? Not from there. What if you were here? Then you could, but you wouldn't be able to shoot. So I'd rather you shoot. Fishlips needs to heal himself. And start whacking. Let's assume that they advance into range. Yeah, you're pretty much at the exact right point to use a med hypo. Shoot. No, not enough actions. Wait for next turn. You step up. And you special pistol shot. This guy's arms away. Normal shot. Very good. One. Not sure that you'll have range from there, but we can only try. Yes, you do. Good. Change to this one. Shoot that one. Barely tickles. Reload. Finally, Big Bertha. Change to punch mode. Get punching this guy. And then the stunning attack. Even if it destroys all the cover. Okay. Oh, they have a car. I didn't notice. You laser Sonic, but then probably melt from the fire damage. Yes. Their car shoots my dog. Sonic comes and helps out against the Mega Badger. And then the guy. I'm going to leave that alone for the moment. I think this is the more important thing to... Seeing as it's shown that it's willing to spend time shooting the dog. Back up a little bit. Gun. Gun. And gun. Smack the badger. Oh! Solid hit. Start making your way up towards the other car. Especially because you've got the regen active. Yoink everything and move up. Hop onto the high ground. But get close enough. Be sad because you can't quite shoot. That doesn't look like it's on fire. Move the rest of those to next turn. And then can we... Do you count as a robot? Maybe. Let's see. Heavy girl. You can actually get really, really close. Get up there. She can absolutely move. Move the rest of your actions to next turn. Tickles car. Car doesn't like our car. Sonic decides to hop in the fire. Helps tickle car. Car. Fire. Can you convert it to our side? I don't think it will count as a robot. No. No, it doesn't. You can, however, mark it for death.
Over here, guys.
Her weapon will do very little because it's a flamethrower. No, punch it instead. Okay, fish lips, can you punch it as well? Can you smack it with a hammer as well? Who drives the Kodiak? It's Knight Rider. We rescued an AI from a military base that was programmed to be Knight Rider for Reagan's car, and now it serves us. It's legally distinct, not Knight Rider, but you get my meaning. In case it backs up. I should have used the rifle instead of the crossbow. Whoops. The next turn, we'll shoot off your armor plates. Not what I intended, but okay. Oh, they run over Doggo. Sonic smacks the car. We in range. 2 more. 1 more, and that should be the kill. Okay. Sonic does... Yeah, Sonic's pretty decent. And then they have a ranged attack, and it poisons, so it's very nice against, It's very nice against poisonable things. They're not so good against metal things, but still decent. Yes, Sonic exploded as part of the explosion with that, so we'll have to get a new Sonic. Grab the goodies from this random encounter. Ammo, 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 and some medkits. Rip Sonic, rip Sonic. But we're going to a bison farm, right? So maybe we can get some Mordkalbs. Rage Ram is highly territorial and will attack trespassers on sight. Some big cows.
Rangers, you came. We're in dire straits here. Those twisted psychopaths want us all dead. You gotta help us.
Let's get them.
I'll show you the way, but I am done as soon as we see them. They're crazy. Follow me. The sick bastards are up there. I'll just hang on back while you take care of things. Wouldn't want to get in the way.
Very polite of you. Bison corpses. The bison head is covered in numerous surgical incisions. Bits of metal protrude from the many cuts. Okay, they are end boss level enemies. Crouch, 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 crouch. Maybe not fish lips. But everyone else.
We got
Weirdly, our car isn't part of this, even though the car was at the edge of the map. Run up and use the special gun. Because you can get... Actually, you can't get as many of them in a single shot as I would have thought. No, there we go. 4 for 1. Step forwards. Pistol. Tell these guys they all suck. Your mom didn't like you very much. Sniper boy. No, Kwong. Kwon, move up. Get rid of the Cyclops if you can. Yeah, reduce their chance of hitting us back. And reload and move on to the next turn. Big Bertha girl. Time to get good use out of your flamethrower, right? Yeah. Flamethrower. Most of them. Arc for death. That one.
Over here, guys.
It's all for you. And finally, fish lips. Smack the first one. Now it's definitely dead from fire. But you can't do anything else, so wait for next turn.
I see you.
Ow. Good. You use good heal on Big Bertha. Give everyone on our side more turns. $50's pretty low odds. If you go there... 70, 90. That one. That one again. Good. Sniper boy. Step up to cover. Can't mark another one. You can do pretty spectacular damage there. Throw a saw blade thing. I'm okay with spending one saw blade thing. These enemies are doing pretty nice damage. I'd rather them shoot the dog than us. You finish off this guy. Good. And... nothing is going to be in range no matter what you do. So I'd rather you just be... I'd rather you set up your own healing, maybe. No, you've only got like a third of the health missing. Flamer weapon? I mean, maybe if we move to here... you get 4 for 1. It's fairly reasonable. Then punch. You here and body block so the others can't move up. Save the rest of your actions for next turn. I kind of like about there, hoping to get better hit chance on these ones. We succeed at. Oh. It's one down. Two down. The laser beam people. Shows why we got the doggo. You. Cyclops must go. Good. Then heal yourself. It's your everything. This guy must go. You need healing.
Thanks. Thought I was done there for a sec.
I want Mr. Laserbeam dead. 75. Reload. You're spent. You fix Coyote.
We can do it.
Bend them up. Do you med yourself up? I'm gonna say yes because you're bleeding. That's actually kind of optimal because the healing regen is going to trigger. Otherwise, it was going to be a fair bit of wasted healing.
Medic. I see. Thanks.
Fish lips, smack, smack. Heal up, Big Bertha.
Damn nice job you done there, Rangers. And since you taking care of us, seems only fitting we take care of you.
Send you food.
Send some meat over to your
I always wanted to train a bison. I bet it would be good in a fight.
Well, you did save our bacon. We can send you.
Holy moly, he's going to provide us with permanent cow army. Oh, it's a baby bison.
Any chance you can clear some vermin off the ranch before they go after one of our bison?
What's the issue with these?
Well, all sorts of critters find their way to the bison from time to time, trying for a meal. Now, we usually keep them away, but with us being occupied lately, some made their way out back to the bison's watering hole.
Sure thing.
Thanks, Rangers. Well, I'll leave you to it and go tend to the bison. Poor girls need some calming down. You come find me when those vermin are dealt with.
Okay, first thing. Yep. Bodacious is the name of our new cow friend. Loot all the bodies. Come on. Loot them. Everyone group together. Let's assume these enemies are weaker than the ones that we just fought. We supposed to go through your house? Okay, there's some frogs. Frogs go glumph, glumph, glumph. Why couldn't we get a longhorn one? I don't think we can. Yeah, no, they talk to you rather than being tameable. We can only have baby bison. Okay. Crouch, 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 crouch. You do not crouch. Crouch. Snipe. Okay, or snipe that one. Maybe he will level up into a Megatoros? Maybe. Fish lips. Yeah. And bush. Ambush. Step here. Crouch. And ambush. Step here. Crouch. And ambush. Big Bertha here. Ambush, but no crouch. He was on crossbow? Is he? Yes, he was. Well, too late now. He's going to crossbow. Correct, though. And you can mark one of them for death.
I see an opening.
Then recrouch. Headbutt. 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 Okay. You tame the full health frog? That full health frog. Oh, come on. I said tame. Stupid menu that doesn't work the way you'd think it would. Well, we're killing them then. Move the rest of your things to next turn. You blow up Frog's head. Move the rest of your actions to next turn. Smack. Smack. Move up. Punch girl. Move up and help too. Combo! Start working on a new combo. No. Pistol. One. Sure, use our special one up. Do bonus damage. Very good. Do we have you heal yourself? No, that's a waste of a medkit. We will have you go here. You go here. Swap. Crouch. Shoot. Reload. That's your turn. Ow!
First means I win, right?
That one we try and convert. Other two we kill. Now please do it properly this time. Move up. Convert Happy Frog. No, it will move up to a certain extent, but sometimes it gets confused if you had like a previous order partially selected. She's actually really on the way to death. Can't see? Well, shoot the other one then. And then move up. Smack. Big miss. Smack. You're done for the turn. Re-raise. Big Bertha. Heal, Big Bertha.
Did I pass out?
Good job. No head for you, friend. Finally, Punch Girl. You can't quite get close enough to punch. Taurus wins with headbutt. Okay. 1 heal for fish lips. Loot the frogs. SOCOM assault rifle. The only flaw in its sophisticated weapon is its tendency to overheat. Shouldn't be a problem here in Colorado. And Quick Quaid. Sneak attack damage +5. Is that assault rifle better than our current assault rifle? Yes, considerably. It uses an ammo we also have more of. It has more ammo capacity. And it has... Actually, it also has better penetration. There doesn't seem to be any reason to not swap over. Does that mean that you want what he just got rid of? Energy cells using one. No, the Kalashnikov is about as good if I'm not willing to start using the more expensive ammo type. And I'm not, I'm cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Did we get any level ups from that? Yes, you could have even more movement. Honestly, you have enough movement. Let's do some intelligence. So that we can maybe burst your first aid up to the, your healing does bonus healing. You're our only sneaky person. Do sneaky. Yeah, I understand. More time to detect is not useful. The next one is slightly useful. You shouldn't use this because you should just be moving forward slowly and detecting all the traps, but inevitably if you move a long distance and walk through some traps, this basically disabling them is, for passively, is nice. Main character lady is still getting her ability to do more shots. She's still working on being the most intimidating person in the world. Honestly, we'll have you do the overhealing thing. Otherwise, you're sitting on too many spare ones. Do we have you do this one? What else is she even going to do? This one eventually and maybe this one eventually? So sure, you know what? You might as well do that. Looks like we're giving up on the gunfight knife one. Seeing as we were punished for the first aid. Yeah, push hard ass to max. Then maybe small arms. You have no level up. You do. Big Bertha. Hmm. Yeah, keep working on your evasion. Evasion and ability to move around so that you can be in place for punching more. The final level of explosives gives you what? Grenades have bigger area of effect? Sure. Same for rockets. Rockets also have bigger area of effect. Nerdman didn't level up. And neither did Fish Lips. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like a bajillion traps. Please stop moving. Do you have grenades to use? Yeah, we have a good number of grenades. Especially because we have a bonus that whenever we disarm something like this, it generates us a free grenade. Just doing that was like 4 more new grenades. And we've been saving up our rockets, religiously not using them. As you know, we might need them later in the game. The Barbecue Pitmaster, Volume 5. The whole pig and nothing but the pig. As well as Larry's head. Which is a mission critical item? I'm sorry? Maybe that means that it's one of the ones you need for crafting something. That I'm seeing. I would like the bee cannon, which I still think should be called the BB gun instead of the wasp gun. Because it shoots bees at your opponent. The BB gun. Ah, secret tunnel. And does that mean we're done? We've cleared out the frogs for you? Are you happy now?
Holy moly, you rangers work fast. Thank you for clearing out those vermin. We'll be happy to send you the finest of our bison meat to your headquarters.
Thank you. Back to our car, decide if we're healing up. The corpse? Maybe? Yeah, okay, there is a corpse. "10 extra armor, but lose an action point." No, the action point economy is too strong. Although 10 armor is an insane amount, considering people are on like 20. It's huge. I could justify giving it to you. Because he doesn't actually use his action points up. He does. He gets like 12, and his shot costs 7. Then that means even if he's doing a mark for 2, he's still got spare actions, so we could sacrifice one for the extra armor on him. I like having stronger healing. Anyway, completing that quest, did it give us any... No. Oops. Continue on our way. Back to where we said we were going, which is down to find Liberty. Find the third child. Tame the third wild child.
Big update here from Rocky Mountain Monsters. Shit's starting to get real, monster fans. We've been hearing heavy footsteps in the woods close by, and we found prints all around.
MK1 calling AZ November. Come in November. Do you read me?
Who is this, and how are you on our secure channel?
November? A friend of Saul's, if you know what I mean. And I know where you're headed. Now hear me out. When you get to where you're going, gas up at the garage first. I'll find you there and give you the sit rep. Now don't worry, you can't miss it.
How can we trust you?
My bona fides when we meet. MK1 out.
Which wild childs have we done so far? We've done Nerd Wild Child, and we've done Insane Boy Wild Child. We haven't done Girl Who Thinks She Knows Best Wild Child. She seems the least unreasonable about the children. Like, if one of the three children had to inherit, I would want her to be doing the inheriting, but I do agree with her dad that she's a bit too... I know what's best and I shouldn't listen to anyone else. We're told to visit the gasoline thing, but there doesn't seem to be anyone here. So, no idea.
Rangers, you made it. Good. Come in
Oh,
the garage ASAP.
it happens automatically when you enter.
My bots tow your car inside before the gang spot it. You're the Desert Rangers, right? The ones the Patriarch made a deal with?
For a second I thought the robots were talking. I didn't see him here.
Patriarch's got a lot he wants done here, and we ain't got a lot of time to do it. Liberty Buchanan is sitting not 200 yards from her compound as we speak. But the way things stand, it would take a tactical nuke to crowbar her out. She's managed to make herself the queen of these heathens, the scar collectors, the payasos, and the last few Dorseys.
She took over the clown faction?
Fishers are licking her boots.
Okay, so everyone that we beat up across the storyline, has joined her, sure.
Now there ain't no way even a crew as tough as you could fight their way in and bring her out alive like the Patriarch wants. But I got a plan.
Who are you?
Nobody told you about me. Ha! Typical. I'm the mechanic. That means I fix things, right? For the gangs, it's cars, and they trust me because I fix them good. But my real job is fixing things for the Patriarch, like putting sand in the gas tank of Liberty's coupe before it gets on the road. That's why he sent me out here. You get it? Can we get down to business now?
How did you manage to survive when she killed all the other spies?
How do you think I gained her trust?
He sold out the other spies. Well done.
Damn right I am. Satisfied? Well, that's me. I'm here to give you the info you need to succeed. I'll be behind you the whole way.
Why? We're here to do what the Patriarch wants. Tell us the plan.
Okay, listen. The gangs may be loyal to Liberty, but they hate each other's guts. All you need to do is get each gang thinking the others are screwing them somehow, and this place will go up like an ammo dump in a firestorm. The payasos and the godfishers are ready to go at each other's throats. They just need a little nudge. As for the scar collectors, they're as like to turn on themselves as they are on anyone else.
What I do is talk to their slaves. They've always got dirt on all the infighting. I got a key to the pen they're kept in as a gift. Take it. See what you can find. Maybe turn them against each other.
You haven't got any intel? What kind of a spy are you?
The intel changes day to day. Anything I got yesterday ain't gonna be current today. You're gonna have to do your own snooping. I can give you the broad strokes, but the nitty-gritty is up to you. Who do you want to know? The biggest of the gangs, and the toughest. Slavers, body mod addicts, complete barbarians. Biggest weakness is, every one of those sons of
Okay.
bitches
The
wants to be
cyborg
the
people
leader.
all want to be boss.
The boss right now is Steel Trap, who ousted Cordite. But he fights off challenges from his lieutenants every week, always looking over his shoulder. Maybe you can play on that somehow.
The clowns.
The weakest of the gangs. And boy, does that piss them off. They want to be taken seriously so bad. Which is kind of funny since their whole thing is never taking anything seriously. Your friend dies, what a joke. Lose an arm, hilarious. But man, do they get hot when other gangs disrespect them. The head clown is a shrimp named Lecherito. Meanest little fucker I ever met. Always with the put-downs and the insults. I think that's why they made him boss. Nobody could stand in the way of that mouth.
And finally,
Scariest of the bunch. They think they can talk to their sky gods by tying people's living torsos to kites and flying them up to the clouds. The other gangs, at least you understand why they're killing you. The Godfishers, who fucking knows? So their leader, Star That Dreams, thinks he's a goddamn messiah. And he hates having to deal with the other gangs. The only reason he's with him is he thinks it's his best shot at getting revenge on the Patriarch. Otherwise, he'd make murder kites out of the other guys and ride into the sunset.
and the Dorseys.
Forget about the Dorseys. They're Liberty's personal bodyguards now. They never come out of the compound and they never deal with the other gangs. Except to execute some fool who tries something stupid. You're gonna have to fight the Dorseys no matter what. You just want them to be the only ones you fight, right?
Where's the slave
Just
pen?
outside the main compound. But use my key and go through the side entrance. Otherwise the gangs will see you and then the shit will hit the fan.
Thank you.
Good. Follow the racetrack north and find the gang compound. Just don't get too close to the front gates. The sentries will attack anything that gets too close. Gleefully. And listen, if you need any ammo, weapons,
He's
or
also a
supplies,
seller.
talk to me. I get paid in trade, so I got plenty of gear.
Show us what you've got. Have you got anything useful? A liver box. An artificial organ providing advanced blood filtration and coagulant delivery. Should you live so long, you'll need to change the filter cartridge every 10 years. Cyborg upgrade, a cyborg upgrade, a cyborg upgrade, cyborg upgrade. First aid station plans. Plasma grenade pans that we cannot afford. Man cannon. They say that its click is the most ominous sound in the Wasteland. It uses crappy ammo. It's considerably more damaging than the existing pistol. Yes. It uses the same amount of action points to do more than double the damage. I want that. There is also a... It's hideously expensive. It is. There's a shotgun. That's only like 50% better than our current shotgun. It's a new sniper rifle that is like 50% better than our current sniper rifle. On the low end, and approximately, yeah, about 50% actually. This submachine gun is approaching double the old submachine gun. I already have that assault rifle, though, so sucks to be you. I have at least one of these. Minigun. 18 by 22. Incinerator. What were you currently using? No, we've already got that. Rocket. Atom Smasher. Surprised that isn't a weird science one instead of a assault rifle. Okay. That would be good if we didn't already have the Giga Hammer. We don't have good enough punch on her for that to be usable. That hammer actually is almost as good as the real hammer. It's marginally less good, but only very marginally. And it's also extra good against robots. Anyway, we need to make some money. Sell our junk. We still need a bit more. I don't need 3 versions of this. Need 3 Uzis. Don't need so many street cleaners. Or punk busters when I have the street cleaner. Gun. How does that compare to the current one? How does that compare to that one? No, that 170 is just nuts. Like, yes, this is nice. On the other hand, we haven't used the weapon type for this. So 50% better. Oh. Instead of the pistol. So many of these things, but we're just not going to be rich enough. Even if we sell off tons and tons of stuff, we're not going to be rich enough. Decisions. I really do like that. Not much of an improvement over the Kalashnikov, so I think we can live with not you. For the heavy one, she's already got the good flamethrower. So it really is pistol or sniper. And I do have a kind of nice pistol that I've just been being cheap about not using because of its ammo type. Fine, we'll sell some more and I'll live without the slightly nicer pistol. Can we sell that actually has reasonable value? I've got one of these equipped, so I can sell one more. I don't need 3 army revolvers. I don't need 3 of the police ones. No, sorry, I don't need 3 of the not quite police ones. And now that I've got... Yeah, I don't need all these spare high-level sniper rifles as well, if we're going up to the final one. I don't need 3 Brens. Need 20 more bucks still. I don't need 3 rocket launchers. Okay. Super sniper rifle is ours. We are poor. Let's go behold it. So 130 to 180. Maximum damage increased by over 50%. Minimum damage also by over 50%. Okay, has everyone got decent ammo of the types we want? Maybe a little more 45. So much 9mm ammo that it's never going to run out. Flamethrower fuel is fine. We could use some more frozen ferrets. Technically. But isn't that weapon a joke now? That's about the same as the flamethrower. That's not that much of a joke. Make a couple more. And you don't use ammo because you punch people with your sword and with your giant mace. Alright, and then I think we can call that here. We need to do a little bit of an infiltration mission and set up all the gangs against each other and then fight whichever ones we fail to set up against each other and get liberty. But that will be next time. Final child taming next time, hopefully. For now, peace.